deposited if appeal shall not be refunded. That is one. Now 28 is all basically the central government. Next slide. Every local authority shall make available to EROs such staff as necessary. This is for all the EROs for acquisition of staffs as per while preparing the ERO. Jurisdiction of the, now here comes another part which is very important. Jurisdiction of the civil court barred from decision taken by the ERO on question of registration in the ERO. Now, for any, the Supreme Court also has given a judgment on this, that any judgment passed by the ERO under the RPA Act does not come under the preview of the court. As long as the ERO follows the guidelines as per the RPA Act. Now, again here, one important thing is making false declaration is punishable with imprisonment up to 1 year or fine or both. Now, this we always tell the BLO also. The BLO provides us a wrong information. It can also be executed under this section. The voter elector also, if he provides knowingly a wrong information, action can also be initiated under this section and the IPC, CRPC. Now, breach of official duties in connection with preparation of ERO, punishable offence with imprisonment up to 2 years and fine. No suit for damage can be filed. No court will take cognizance of such offence unless there is a complaint made under the order of ECI or CEO. This is one. These are the rules. Now these are as per the rules. The forms are provided as per the rule. I think form. We can go to the last page itself also. Just go to the last page. The last page. See, these are the forms for electoral process, for inclusion, for deletion, for correction. And these forms are provided as per the RER rules 1960. Form 1, ordinary resident for person holding a declared offices. This part, Form 1 to 5 are not that much important. If you are a service holder or you are serving in the armed forces or state police posted outside, those forms can be used. But we often use the Form 6. Now Form 6 is for inclusion, Form 6A is for overseas, Form 7 is for objection of inclusion, deletion, Form 8A is correction, now Form 8 is correction, Form 8A is transposition of entry. Now whatever detail is provided in Form 6, the summary chart will be provided in Form 9, for Form 7 will be 10, and the others are notice for notice or hearing of claim and objection. So, as copy is being given, you can brush through these. These are very important. Form 5. Yes.
5.
Yeah.
Would notice of application of electoral law.
Yes.
Draft obligation.
Draft obligation. A notice will be served. A notice will be served. Only say a date has been fixed. Say November 30th is the draft obligation. So a notice will be served to all the political parties publishing in the newspaper by the ERO. And there is a format based on which a draft obligation notice is given.
We have been meeting on the 1st of October and then we give the draft electoral roll to the notice.
I thought that published electoral were something mistake published in that. If there is any such problem.
If there is any corrections to be done, then
provides for free supply of two copies of separate part of roll to every political parties in the reserve symbol by ECI. Political parties are here, to remember this. One printed copy and one soft copy. Now, after a draft roll publication, 15 to 20 days are available for final claim rejection. Here, you can have a look, sir. After the draft publication is done, if you see that there is any mistakes or anything, the provision is there under Rule 12. Provision 12 empowers ECI to further extend it by publishing notification in the Gazette. Now, what happens is that, say, 15 days notice has been given for claim and objection. If you come on the 16th day, we cannot accept it. That is the problem we often face. I just Kuridina. I understand Kuridina. Now, how do we dispose it? If we make concession to one, we have to make to everyone. If we make to everyone, then the number of forms will become much more. And how do I dispose all those claims and correction? Because all the AEROs, supervisors, EROs are also given a specific time period. So here, that is the reason why I was stressing on the importance of BLA also. For political parties, the leaders cannot go specific to each polling station. So to have an efficient BLA, knowing all these rules, will really help. Next slide. These are also the rules. These are also regarding the notice served. Now, inclusion now. Rule 21. Inclusion of name inadvertently omitted in the draft. Any statement received of the draft application from declared office holder service shall be included in the relevant part of the law. 1. Suo motu deletion of name. Provision to this rule makes it mandatory for ERO to make every individual issue notice to such person to give reasonable opportunity. Now, in many of the districts, if we find some cases, ERO will serve a notice of suo motu deletion, but no one comes up. No one comes up, no one comes to give a statement or declare before the ERO. His name is deleted. And like earlier, Purna Bimadi jai. Think election open agla finally role is over. Then only I. But notice be served with the So draft that is the reason why we often advise the BLAs and political parties that when the election summary process is going on, do kindly check the date schedule is given to you and schedule check at times. If you cannot go personally, also you can send some of the BLAs to check constantly in our offices, notice board. The others are the manner of how final application is made. Now the same supplements of two copies are given to political parties. Appeal against ERO order to an appellate authority as notified by ECI within 15 days from ERO's order in the form of a memorandum. Next slide. Now these are also the types of revisions and others. Now, in general, the basic EREX gives us the detail about how to claim, how to cast, how to correct, and it also gives the roles, responsibility, the power, the duties of the EROs. If we know this, the registration of electoral rules properly, if political parties, if your BLAs are being trained on this and some gist are being provided to them, I don't think that we will find much problems. Our offices are always open. So if there is any doubts, you can just come and ask us. Thank you everyone. If you have doubt, we can.
Because after distributing the electoral vote to all trainers who are in charge of all the constituencies. After living there, I came across about the electoral roll of my colonies. Here, the question is that to whom we will pay. The question is that to whom we will pay. There is a certain set two girls who have their name enrolled in their family. Their name added. These two girls' photos, the photo came out in their neighbor's family name. The photo is different of those two girls, but the name is different. Parents' name is different. Now, here, who should we take? This question has been raised before. So, I think I have written to our this election department. I have asked to generate it, but again it has come up again in the latest electoral. So here, as we have said now, that the bureau are the best person who knows everybody.
Yes.
I agree with it. That bureau is also from my own colony. Now here's he knows that case very well. He knows very well. But in spite of knowing if bureau do like this, how can we expect clean electoral? Knowingly doing it. Since he is from our own colony, one. Number two, as we have been doing it, I agree with that. Bureau should be world-first person who knows everybody. So now here, knowingly, why the photo of that two girls is given in true place, rather that name is in three place, if I make mistake. So such type of manipulation is going on. Then how can we expect clean electoral when the bureau itself is being corrupt? I'm sorry to say this, but corrupt. Then how do we expect clean electoral?
Regarding, in some cases, there are mismatch of photographs. One, it happens when they are making a draft roll. Sometimes it happens the photo is not stapled properly. Supposingly, the form is, 4 or 5 forms are mismatched. Now the DLO or someone has not written the name backside in the photo. Supposingly, for example, correction form has been submitted for correcting his photo. Now he has not stapled it properly and submitted with the bulb, and backside of the photo the name is not written. Then what happens is that if the photo comes out from the form, then we get mixed up. We get mixed up. अरे कौन तो photo नाम भी लिखी दिया ना? हाँ, इनका गंदगोल हो रहा है. So that is human error again to one. Another thing is if knowingly the BLO is doing that, if knowingly the BLO is entering say 2-3 persons in same name, photo
one thing that if you have to concern, as you have said, it seems there is some miscommunication something. I think it will be my own opinion, if I'm mistaken. I'm sorry, but if BLO are asked to verify once before the final publication of the electoral, then I think it will be very, because he knows everybody. If you go through all the photos and the names, then he may detect those mistakes. So before it is published, that can be verified. But we have not done that in that case. So I will in future or next publication, before it is published, if BLOs are asked to verify one and publish, it will be verified. And next publication, if it comes once again, I am sorry that I'll take it seriously.
If is the person a genuine voter,
Genuine.
he exists, he or she exists.
Exist very much.
In
But
that
in
particular,
three places.
in 2-3 places.
Of the same polling booth.
Then we have the polling station number.
Yes.
Sure.
9 letters. By just if you have this the house number or name of that letter,
I have to go to once and then I'll give you the
please. Because we still have a few days up to 30th November.
Yeah,
That is the
I think before it
last day of disposal. So before that we will see the read.
Yes, supplementing to what our SGO has said, like it could be the work of the PLO or it could be like while entering the data, okay, we could have done it wrongly also because we have 219 polling stations in Kohima and we have 219 booth level officers and like no one brings a plain copy. They'll bring some minimum 5-6 numbers of Form 6 for inclusion, Form 7 for deletion, for transposition, for corrections of data and all. And as has been said, like we have come across so many such cases, okay. Even my own, I'm the ERO here, I'm checking out all those documents which are coming, but in my own also there are mistakes, okay. My date of birth does not tally, even my name itself like that, okay. So things like that used to happen, and we gave you the draft roll. Why? Because so that you could go through those draft rolls and come up with the objection if there is any, okay. And supposing if you, as you said, if that same person is involved 2-3 times, we have to give a show cause notice to that particular person, okay. Supposing I'm enrolled in that particular polling station or in that constituency 2-3 times. Then I have to show cause to the department and to select where I have to be enrolled, okay? Because see, directly from the commission also we get such kind of cases. They run through the electoral roll, they compare the electoral roll of other districts to Kohima or Dimapur. That way if there is similar names coming up, if there is similar, if their names have not been identified by the software as of now, I think there must be some manipulation in the sense, supposing, say my name is Roma, okay, instead of father's name, if my husband's name is there, and in another role, if my name is there, and instead of my husband's name, if my father's name is there, the software will not be able to detect. So maybe such cases may also be there. Then mismatch of photographs definitely used to happen, okay. So if there is such cases, as I said, we have another 3-4 more days. We have to dispose it by 30th of this month. And then the final publication will be, final rule will be published by 1st January 2017. So still time is there for rectification. And if you happen, you kindly give us the name so that we issue a show cause notice to that particular person and we give a choice as to where he or she has to be enrolled. That provision is there.
In this case, it is not the surname. Name is different. Photo is different. Photo is different, name is different.
No, because even the BLO himself has to object, or you can also object, or anyone can object. Anyone can object, okay? You just have to.
Being a political party, I will frankly say that I can check advantage of it. I can go for proxy. Being political party, I can do that, frankly speaking. But we have taken oath recently. We all have taken oath. So, to be honest, but BLO have not taken oath. BLO have not taken oath. So to be honest, if I go through the electoral roll, I can bring out the serial number, the name, everything in detail.
Yeah, and then that's why the appointment of both level agents, PLA, is very much required. Okay, we have reported to the election observer that we don't have any both level agents. If we have a both level agents from all the polling stations, from all the that is an appeal to all the political parties. Since all of you are here, we'd like to take the advantage of that. Okay, see. Both level agents are required from all the political parties. See, they are the only authorized person to be seated along with the both level officers during the special summary revision. They are the only designated person to be seated with the both level officers, okay, during the summary revisions. So that's why the appointment of both level agents is mandatory. Because if the BLO is doing something, okay, the political parties will see to it that he or she does not manipulate. Or supposing if there is only both level agents from one political party, okay, that political party will take advantage of the absence of the other political both level agents. So that way, this appointment of both level agents is very much required, because of which we have earlier also requested to all the political parties to see to it that the both level agents are appointed. So kindly keep that in mind. If you have appointed, kindly give us a copy of that, because we have not yet received that copy. And if you have not appointed, see to it that you appoint that. Because for this year, the summary revision is over. But starting from next year, after the publication of the final roll, again the continuous updation, the summary revision will go on. So to make our electoral roll cleaner, we require the cooperation and assistance of the political parties. And for that, the both level agents is mandatory.
We can appoint that political assistant.
You just appoint and give us a copy of that. Because they are the only authorized person who can sit in the both level officers to the revision of the roles.
See that the BLO, the BLAs, you don't appoint someone who doesn't, or not interested in all this thing, all this process. We have board with you.
And then he or she should be from that particular polling station. His name should be enrolled in that particular polling station. So that is one criteria.
For us also, we cannot go every now and then and check what the BLOs are doing. The supervisors cannot go every now and then, every day. Supervisors are also government officials only. Cannot visit every village every day. Now,
some BLOs are great, but
so if we have an efficient BLA, check all those, then the balance will be maintained.
Anyway, we have the group interaction after the next session, so we'll take more time in that group interaction. Now our AEO Matang will continue with the basic information on conduct of elections. You kindly note down what all questions you want to ask, what all clarifications you want to clarify, and then during that group interaction you can take maximum of the time.
Thank you, madam. If you want to have break for 1 minute, you can do. Huh? Because natural calls also we have to attend. 1 2 minutes. But don't go away, because these are some important things that we need to know. 1 minute, 2 minutes, it's up and we'll get there again. Upon night over, this is a left refreshment. We are preparing a very restaurant exercise. What is going on? Justice of the People Act.